What's with these guys?
Hello, everyone, and of course, welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy Ivorian Spice, and we are here for your latest Manchester United news. Of course, it is Thursday, 5 p.m. in the UK, and as you know, Thursday we go live, giving you the latest Manchester United news that's been released today, and also what's been going on throughout the weekdays. And of course, guys, you were here. If you were here, you're wondering what the hell are you doing here? You're probably here to get the latest news, the latest scoop regarding Mason and Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, a young Manchester United striker who has been suspended for playing for the club for almost 2 years based on the incident, or should I say the alleged incident that happened with him and his partner. And of course, you know, there are potential charges that he could have gotten. But of course, there was no charges convicted. He wasn't convicted or anything like that. Case was dropped. So we from February we knew that Manchester United himself was looking at ways to bring back bring back Mason Greenwood to the club. But of course, they were still doing their internal investigation and have come close to concluding an investigation. And they did release a statement. But even before we kick off, guys, you know what it is, what we do today. Make sure you subscribe to Red United TV first of all. Become a member of the Red United TV, join the community. It's one of the ways to get onto the channel as well, and of course, to get onto the WhatsApp group or the Discord group as well for Red United TV, and remember to follow Red United TV on Instagram, guys, and also Twitter if you want to follow me personally, Ivorian_Spice. Don't forget to follow Red United TV on Twitch. We are on Twitch. We do stream on Twitch as well for those who are watching. So make sure you follow Red United TV. Big up to everyone that's in the comment as well. Smash that like button, share across all social media platforms, and get as much people on the stream so they can put their comments and get interactive as well. Big up my guy, Manu, who's tuned in as well. What's up, Red United fam? We are here to see Mason Greenwood back. Guys, I will be reading the statement in this stream, particularly giving my thoughts and opinion, and towards the end, giving you my verdicts. I'm going to give you a balanced opinion for and against for those who are for Mason Greenwood to return and for those who are against Mason Greenwood. So I'm going to put myself in two different headspaces when I give you my final verdict or my opinion, whatever it is regarding, because I've been very silent regarding Mason Greenwood. I haven't sent too much or brought out any news regarding it apart from what I did, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when everything first came out. And since then, I haven't done anything about it. I haven't reported anything. because of course I wanted everything to go through the right procedures as well. You know, I am not a police officer, I'm not the judge, but people had their own opinion, playing judge and jury as well. Big up Manu as well, man. Big up to everyone that's tuning. Make sure you let me know what your thoughts on today as well. Your thoughts on Mason Greenwood potentially returning back as well. Manu says, true. If he comes, no one's ready for our attack. And of course, big up my guy Spice. Big up my guy Manu as well, man. Smash that like button, guys. We were looking for at least 5 to 10 likes for this stream. Again, as I said before, please try and be respectful as much as you can. And I know this is a sensitive subject and it's not easy as well. It is Mason Greenwood and everyone has their opinions. So again, let's get straight into it because I'm looking forward to the stream, you know. I want to share this news, share the screen, and as you know, and if you guys were aware yesterday, as you guys was going throughout your days, probably around between 2 to 3 o'clock, Manchester United released a statement regarding Mason Greenwood. Let's go straight into it. Manchester United yesterday. Update on Mason Greenwood. For those who are watching, I will be reading it and giving you my opinion regarding Mason Greenwood. So, guys, don't be too upset. Smash the like button, share across all social media platforms. And yeah, let's get cracking, you know. Yes, where was I? Go straight to it. Update on Mason Greenwood. Following the dropping of all charges against Mason Greenwood in February 2023, Manchester United have conducted a thorough investigation into the allegation made against him. The word thorough means they went through all the depth, they exhausted all options, used every type of material, used the law, and spoken to everyone regarding this. Those are important. Everything regarding the investigation. So they've done it all thorough. They're taking their time. Manchester United, since February, the case was dropped, and it's now August. That's a good 6-7 months since Mason Greenwood's case was dropped. As they say in the statement, this has drawn in extensive evidence and content not in the public domain. They didn't really let us know that's what they meant, you know. And we have heard from numerous people with direct involvement or knowledge of the case. That could be the police, that could be the player himself, that could be the player's partners, the parents as well. It can mean anything, you know. It could be anyone that was involved in the incident. It said direct involvement, so they probably have spoken to Mason Greenwood's partner, the alleged victim in the situation, and she's probably given them her opinion. Probably told them to most likely forgive him, because the way things are going right now, it looks like he might be returning. So as I was saying, guys, smash that like button, share across all social media platforms. Big up Clark as well. This is nice. Yes, I know this is nice, Clark, man. Make sure you subscribe to Red United TV and become a member if you wish to. But make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, pay the toll. It's only free to smash the like button and subscribe. Okay. As I was saying, we also have responsibility to Mason. Sorry, did I miss something out? No, sorry. Throughout this process and welfare perspective of the alleged victim has been central to the club's inquiries. We respect her rights to a lifelong anonymity, which means she just leave her alone. She doesn't want nothing to do with this. She just wants peace and quiet. Like, just leave me alone, God damn it. Don't talk to me. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear it anymore. She just wanted to move on to her life. And guys, those who don't know, she's currently had a child for Mason Greenwood. So evidence showed that they were still seeing each other after the alleged incident that took place. And take a deep breath, because it's not easy. Smash that like button for those who are watching across all social media platforms. There are 13 of you guys watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Red United TV. I'm just looking for 5 new subscribers, but today's going to be peak. This is a peak stream. I'm looking to go for about an hour, but we'll see how it goes. So throughout the process of the welfare and perspective of the alleged victim has been central to the club's inquiries. We respect her rights to a lifelong anonymity. We also have the responsibilities to Mason as an employee, as a young person who has been with the club since the age of 7. And as a new father with a partner. They are saying they are they feel responsible. They do have responsibility, not just also Mason Greenwood's parents and friends as well. They took this boy at the age of 7 and nurtured him throughout the academy as well, supported him. So they feel they have some type of responsibility because he's one of their own. They've seen him grow up from a young boy to a man. And when he needed support, they probably feel like they failed him as well. Guys, you guys, let me know what your opinion so far while you guys are watching. Those who are tuned in, let me know what your opinion is, guys, and smash that like button. Subscribe to Red United TV. The fact-finding phase of our investigation is now complete. We are in the final stage of making a decision on Mason's future. Contrary to the media speculations, the decision has not yet been made and is currently a subject of intensive internal deliberation. Responsibilities ultimately rest with the chief executive officer, that is Richard Arnold himself, the CEO. So the final decision, as they're saying right now, lies on Richard Arnold, and it looks like Richard Arnold, from what we're getting from sources from Twitter, credible sources, it's like they've already made this decision. But they did highlight the fact that, contrary to media speculation, so don't just listen to the media on this. Don't just listen to what everyone says. No, don't listen to any Tom, Harry, and Dick, any Sam, Abdul, Babatunde. Just Ade, whatever you want to call it. Don't just listen to anyone and take it as gospel. So big up to, of course. Let me just go back to the thing, and I'll go back to the comments as well. So once made, the decision will be communicated and explained to the club internal and external stakeholders. This has been a difficult case for everyone associated with the Manchester United, and we understand the strong opinion it has provoked based on the partial evidence in the public domain. Partial evidence. So that means there's not the evidence that we received was a small sample base. When I talk about the evidence, what I'm talking about is the pictures that will show, and the video. I'm not the video, but the audio recording of that as well. So there's probably stuff that we never saw or whatever in the public domain. We ask for patience as we work through the final stage of this careful, considered process, guys, as well as, like I said before, Ivorian Spice, Ivorian Spice opinion doesn't really matter. I'm going to give you a balanced opinion. I'm going to give you the for and against. But of course, if it was my relative, no way, this ain't flying by. I ain't having this. You're getting it, bro. That's all I'm saying. You're getting it. Like, let me go straight to the comments before I continue giving my thoughts on this situation regarding Mason Greenwood, man. It's peak out now. It's peak, guys. It's really peak. As I say before, smash that like button, of course, subscribe to Red United TV, and I will give you my opinion as well. I'm gonna go straight to the comments right now. So let's see what the comments are. Manu says all charges are being dropped for Mason G. Yeah, it's been dropped. It has been dropped. No one's ready for Sancho, Rashi, and Mason. The big up Clark, who said that this is nice. And Manu says he's charged has done a lot to Man. He's changed has done a lot to Man United FC, to our Sir Alex as well. My opinion is he needs to be fit and be like the old him, scoring goals, working hard, and goal scoring machine. Big up to MJ as well, that says, yo, what's the news on the ownership? So far, MJ, there is no news on the ownership right now, but we'll have a look as well, man. Big up to Bobs as well, just joining. He says, I can't lie, Mason has to go. I don't disagree with anyone's opinions right now, especially if he has to go, because I always say this before, we all got brothers and sisters, and we've all got mothers as well, and we've got fathers, and stuff like this when it happens to your own relative, you want that person gone, and in this situation, it's sensitive. Mason Green was a credible talent, but what he's done is wrong, and I'll tell you right now, I do believe what I've read and what I saw most likely be true, because I did kind of think that the guy Mason Greenwood was a bit weird because none of the football players were hanging around with him. Yeah, but yeah, everyone has to be respectful in their comments as well. Like, don't disrespect anyone's opinions and everything. But let's go back. Let's dive deeper in the situation, and let's go to the Twitter feeds that took place yesterday, because so much took place. So, guys, anyway, like I said before, tranquille, calme-toi, don't get upset. So let's go to the United reports. Let me see what you guys are seeing right now. Let me see if I need to zoom into that. All right, guys, I'm sure you guys can see that. Let me zoom into that. That's nice and lovely. United reports say this. Guys, first of all, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Ivorian_Spice, yeah? Chief Operating Officer Colette Roche on Mason Greenwood. We've done a really detailed and thorough internal investigation, and we now asked as many people as we can around what happened to try to understand it's beyond the original investigation done by the police. So they're saying it's beyond the original investigation. So there are things that we never got to see. We never got informed by the police. So that's what they're saying. Head of fan engagement, Rick, as on Mason Greenwood. You'd expect us to engage with people who were relevant in terms of the stakeholders group, and now we just need to make the decision, and the decision is firmly a decision that's on us. It's not accurate to say we've had a full consultation with the fans and advisory board on what decision we're making. This is not a consultation. It's not a consultation, guys. That's what they're saying, isn't it? Not at all, man. Not at all. Let's continue going. Harry Maguire's intention to stay, that really stressed me out, and that stressed a lot of people out. Yeah. Let's continue going because there's more to it. Manchester United want at least some more sales this summer. Okay. Chief Operating Officer Colette as well says, we really done. Oh, this was retweeted. Why would you retweet that, man, and fool me? Okay, breaking news. Right. This was yesterday, guys. Richard Arnold told Manchester United executive leadership in the first week of August, United are planning to bring back Mason Greenwood. And guys, we heard this news coming, so it's not a surprise to everyone that Mason Greenwood's coming back. I think it's more like, you actually really gonna go through this? Yeah, you make me sick, you disgust me. And that's what they're probably saying right now. That's what they're probably saying. That's what they're probably thinking. You disgust me. How can you think about bringing this guy back? You know, I know you was talking about it, but really and truly, I never thought you was gonna go ahead with it. But you should know, Manchester United, they don't always listen to the fans. They go with what they feel based on their pockets. And of course, the talent is a huge talent. I'm not going to deny that. This was the statement that was released, guys. So that's invalid. So John Murtough and Ten Hag are supportive of Mason Greenwood reintegration into the Manchester United squad. This is coming from the Athletic FC. So that's their report. They work closely with the clubs, as you guys know. So they have their chief reporter that goes there and reports regarding Manchester United. So they're very close with the club. So they know the inside out, the inside stories. So, as part of the plan of Mason Greenwood's reintegration, guys, with the squad, Richard Arnold intends to record a video explaining the decision that would be shared both with staff and the general public. The plan laid out by Arnold was that Greenwood would not make any appearances with the Manchester United Foundation. However, did not proceed with the announcement on August the 4th. So they will be doing something, and then a video explanation is needed. I want a video with him and his woman, his partner. I want them to explain what's taking place, what happened, because again, I'm very confused for someone, because they say again 9 out of 10 in domestic abuse, the person being abused always goes back to the abuser. And that tends to be the case. She's even pregnant having his child. Is it the fact that she feels like she can't depend she's dependent on him, or she feels that she can't go anywhere without him, or is it the money that he makes that's probably kept her there and kept on continuing, or is it based on love? And people don't know. Like with these kind of situations, you just don't know. It could be love, it could be stupidity, because sometimes love is stupid. When you're in love, sometimes you act cuckoo. You are stupid. You do stupid things, guys. And I'm very sure you guys can agree with me on that. You do some madness when you're in love. It's the truth, guys. And for those who have been in love, they know what I'm talking about. And if for example, like a girl that's with someone that constantly cheats on her, and you're wondering like, right, he constantly cheats on you. You find out 24/7, but you won't leave. She's madly in love, moving stupid. If it goes for the guy as well. Guys do stupid things as well when they're in love. They will buy you a Lamborghini when they can't even afford a student loan, or they can't even buy food, and put food in the fridge, but they'll buy you a Lamborghini and take a loan just to impress you because they're stupid in love, innit? You get me? Do anything. Buy you gold, finance, take a loan to finance your uni fees. This time they don't even have the money. They don't have the money, but it's stupid things when they're in love. Big up Gemini photography as well, man. Love definitely brings out the stupidity and irrational behaviors. Trust me, guys, man. You've ever seen anyone act like this? Big up Otto David that says we need Greenwood back as well. Yeah, Mr. Love definitely brings out stupidity and irrational behavior. And Otto David says that we need Greenwood back. That's his opinion, guys. Bless up, Gemini. Make sure you guys follow Gemini Photography on Instagram as well, guys. Quality pictures he puts up there as well. But back to the Twitter feed as we go on. I'm thinking I'm coming close to the end on Twitter. Of course, we've got that statement, and I think I have come to the end regarding that, guys. So before I go to the next article, let me take a drink break because it's talking like this for a while. It does get the mouth dry and thirsty. You know what I mean, guys? But as always, guys, remember to smash that like button, share across social media platforms. If you're not subscribed while you're tuning in right now, subscribe to Red United TV. And of course, I'm looking for 5 new subscribers. As always, smash that like button. We're looking for at least 5 to 10 likes. We're on 8 likes so far. We're 2 away from 10. So make sure you continue smashing that like button and of course share across all social media platforms as well, man. Support your boy Ivorian Spice Red United TV and follow me. Follow Red United TV on Instagram as well. It's approaching 17,000 followers. It's a really cool page. Obviously, it's my page. I will tell you it's cool, but I ain't capping. I ain't lying to you. But where was I? So back to this Mason Greenwood situation, guys. I believe I'm gonna go with this article that's come from Stretty News and their opinion as well. Yeah, guys, as absolutely so. Pay the rent, like the vid, help the channel. All of this is free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay at all. Smash that like button. Get me, guys. But yes, as I was saying, the Stretchy News one, I'm gonna share that with you, and then I'm gonna give you the for and against, because I'm gonna go with two balanced mind. I'm gonna go for those who are support of Mason Greenwood and those who are against. So here it is out there. Manchester United Straight News. Manchester United expect to communicate Mason Greenwood's decision next week. As was released 18 hours ago by Dale O'Donnell. He says that Manchester United has handled the situation appalling, making it worse by drip feeding information rather than committing to their decision. Yes, hey, you're gonna take him back. Take him back. Like, don't just tell us that you will let us know and like you've done your internal investigation or that kind of stuff, and we'll let you know in the next coming weeks. Just go with it, man. Get your chest out and say it with your chest. We're taking him back. What? What are you gonna do about it? You men are still gonna buy season tickets. When he scores, some of you will be like, not celebrating that first, not the second goal, but when he scores that winning goal against Manchester City or wins that winning goal to win us the Premier League in the next couple of years, you'll be screaming and shouting, yeah, 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 yeah. Mason Greenwood, Yeah, that's what you'll be doing. I'll be honest with you, some of you guys will be celebrating these goals because some humans forget easily as well, especially when it comes to this sport. You look at so many people have done dirt. Like, I remember the whole situation regarding Cristiano Ronaldo before, when he first left Manchester United, that whole America thing. Yeah, that he's CR7 Junior. We don't even know who the mum is, but I can guarantee you it might be that woman. But he's still kicking ball. Thomas Partey, still kicking ball. So many people have done wrong in life, yeah, and they're still kicking ball, and they have not been, and now they are scrutinized like Mason Greenwood is because why the evidence was there, the girl put the video out, or maybe some people think maybe it's because the race as well, race plays a part, especially if you're like Mason Greenwood. I think Mason Greenwood's mixed race, probably got like a white mom and white dad because I can tell by his skin, he's not completely black. He's mixed race, but the woman is not black; she's white. So you know how the story goes. But I'm not going to bring race into this. It's not about race, but there are factors that need to be factored in as well. Like you got, like I said before, I've mentioned Ronaldo, I've mentioned Thomas Partey, I've mentioned Kareem Benzema, black balling. Black what's the word, blackmailing that guy, that French guy, when they done something with a minor as well, and they're still kicking ball to this day. So there's so much that's taking place, guys. So these things happen, and some people have gone away with it, and no one has really bashed them out because they're their favorite players as well. So chill. But yeah, so this may suggest they are worried about the backlash that will come when Greenwood returns, but doesn't that mean they were aware it was the wrong call? Yeah, they probably are aware that it was the wrong call, but again, it's the talent that they're looking at. They're probably thinking, you know what, this guy was the truth. And I will always say this before, and I say this again. And Mason Greenwood, the talent that's come out of Manchester United, has been the best talent since probably they talk about Duncan Edwards. He's the best talent I've ever seen in my own eyes come out the academy. He is or was the truth, left foot, right foot. Wait. You get me? That's it. Shooter, top shooter, left foot, right foot, top bins, left, low corners, everything. Top corner, everything. Low drive, slap it in. Don't give us outside the box, inside the box. Left foot, right foot. You just didn't know what he was. You didn't know what he was. I've never seen a youngster so clinical and such a young talent, destroying things. He was advanced. He was up there with his age. The best thing that's ever come out since sliced bread. He was better than Marcus Rashford. Mason Greenwood, 16, 17, he was on tour with us. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Smash that like button, share across all social media platform, guys, as we dissect this Mason Greenwood thing. It says in the statement released, it said the club said that it has completed a thorough investigation in the allegation. After 18 months suspended from the club, the Sun believe United are ready to hand Greenwood. The Sun believes it, but the Sun, we know the Sun chat shit. Greenwood a second chance at Old Trafford with an announcement expected next week. Neo-Costas believe that a final decision will be made over the next 48 hours by United Chief Executive Richard Arnold. The announcement will be delayed until after the Nine Lessons takes on Spain in World Cup final on Sunday. Make sure you guys watch that. England Lioness are playing in the World Cup. I'm looking forward to it. Will the women win the World Cup for the first time? I hope they will, but we're going to get trolled on as men. A source told the newspaper that this has been a long and difficult process for everyone involved, but it's nearing the end. The internal investigation is over, and Mason is likely to be reinstated at Old Trafford. He's made no secret of his desire to get back to doing what he does best. He's already got the backing of the players and the manager, Eric Ten Hag. He's just waiting for the green light. The club will communicate its decision at an early as Tuesday after the Women's World Cup. So, guys, expect an announcement by Tuesday. Please do expect an announcement. The report goes on to add that it's unclear whether Greenwood will return to the first team training or be sent out on loan on a long loan. One option could be rehabilitation process with the under 23s or the reserves, basically the under 23s. This is not something a manager wants to be dealing with at the start of a new season. That's down to the club delaying the announcement, but when they're known for weeks what they would this would I mean what they're known for weeks what way this would head in. They knew it for a long time, guys, that they wanted to make a decision on Mason Greenwood and he was gonna come back. They knew it. They knew it, guys. I'll be very honest with you. They knew everything. Like we all know it. Like we knew it. They was coming back. But guys, now I'm going to give you the for and against. I'm putting myself out, taking myself out. I'm putting myself in the for and against hat regarding Mason Greenwood. Should Manchester United have kept him or should they reinstate him? I'm gonna go with the four first. The four meaning that why Mason Greenwood should be taken back. No, I'm gonna give you my reasons. It's quite clear. The reasons are, again, like I was saying earlier on to you guys regarding Mason Greenwood. I'm a believer of second chances as well. As a Christian man, as a God-fearing man, second chances are needed in life. You know, people do make mistakes in life, and this is a big mistake. You don't do what you've Mason Greenwood done, and you think it's cool. It is not cool to commit the crime that he done. But again, it's alleged. But we saw the videos, and no, not the video. We saw the audio, and we saw the pictures, and I'm quite convinced that he did what he did. But we don't know the relationship that he had with his partner. So back to what I was saying. I'm a Christian man, God fearing man, and I believe us second chances. When Jesus came to this world, this earth, he didn't come for the righteous, he came for the unbelievers, the sinners. And Jesus said, for those who committed the sin, there's always a way back for forgiveness in getting into heaven. So and so. It's Manchester United's responsibility as well to ensure that these young players, especially these young players, when they make mistakes, get second chances and not being thrown into the bin and be forgotten about and become worse than what they were. I believe Mason Greenwood needs support in terms of his mental health. He needs education. He needs mentoring. Young people need mentoring because you see right now a lot of young people are doing fuckeries, a lot of fuckeries without mentorship, and we're not taking responsibilities of certain things like that. He made this mistake based on the fact that he thought it was all right. You know, he thought it was all right. But now that he knows it's wrong, he needs to learn from it. Again, mentoring, rehabilitation is needed. Second chances is what I believe in because why? If his woman's forgiving him, the Manchester United players are forgiving him. The parents of the woman who was alleged for all the things that's happened to her has forgiven him. Who are we to not forgive him? Who are we to condemn? We are not judge. We don't play judge or jury as well. We are not God as well. You know, we can't be judging him like that. Leave it that to God. God is the judge. At the end of the day, he will judge him for what he's done, his sins. And if rightly so, if it deserves punishment, God will punish him, you know, for what he's done. But if he's asking for forgiveness, then he will get forgiven. And again, like I said before, his woman's forgiven him, so we should forgive him too. We should know that because he's a young man. And this could, again, guys, we don't know the timeline on when these things took place. These things could have taken place while he was 16, while he was 17. And we don't know the main core reason of why she decided to release that. This could be she could have released all of that because it was leaked, guys. So there was a feeling towards that situation before it happened. Because she said, "You guys think you know Mason Greenwood, but this is what he does. This is what he does to me." You know, that tells me she was upset about something. It could be in a situation whereas maybe he was cheating or example or not treating her right, and she wanted to get him into trouble, and then she released these things. This could have happened a long time ago, like I said before, guys. Yeah, you just don't know. You are not the police officer. You did not do the investigation. We are on that, sitting on the outside, looking in, but giving pure judgment. But we don't know what really happened between that. And we know a lot of things happen between a man and a woman in their relationship, and not everyone tells the truth. People tell you what they want you to hear, so you can take their side. But I've seen evidence, so I can take her side comfortably. I'll be honest with you guys. Smash that like button, share across because it's difficult. You know, this is a sensitive subject right now, guys. And I big up to you guys who are currently tuned in and watching as well. Share across all social media platforms. I think a lot of people need to just come here and talk about it in a respectful manner as well. Let's be real. Let's be real. So what I was saying back there. So again, as I was saying, and we don't know whether it was her that probably potentially hurt herself because the recording is quite bizarre. To record someone, you know, in that kind of situation is like you had the intention of trying to catch them out. Like you was planning on doing this. Maybe he was physically abusing her and then she wanted to get evidence. Or maybe because he was cheating on her and she wanted to record him. Yeah, so potentially because of if you're together with your woman, you will eventually be trying to have sex. You know, let's be real. You'll try to have intercourse. Let me use the right words. Intercourse. You get intimate with your woman as well, and she may have had a recording to to pretend and say that no, like I don't want this, like no, stop it, like, and you just don't know because you're your girl. You're thinking, raw, you're moving mad. What's going on? Like no, like normally you give me the pussy. Like what's going on? Not today. What's going on? What is there something going on? And then she said what she had to say because to me, again, that recording does sound a bit mad. Yeah, it sounded like he was forcing himself. But then again, it sound like he was frustrated. Like, what you mean, no? You just don't know. Like, and this is the force, guys. I'm gonna come to you against because again, I firmly believe he did what he did. Don't just say, "Oh, Ivorian Spice wants him back." No, Ivorian Spice is a firm believer of second chances because he's a God-fearing man. He's a Christian. He believes people deserve second chances regardless of what they done. Jesus died for our sins. He shed his blood to atone for our sins, the sin of this world. Yeah, let's be honest with you. I'm preaching to you guys again. I can bring religion into this situation, but no one's ready for that. When you start bringing religion into this situation, the views go down. So I'm not going to do that. But again, before I'm a believer, firm believer. So yeah, you just don't know what's happened between them two. And I question the fact that she's taking it back. And I did say before, 9 out of 10 abusers in domestic violence go back to their abusers. It's normal. But why would you do that after putting that person on blast? You got the person arrested, yeah, even though you didn't attempt to get him arrested. Yeah. The public social media ensured that he got arrested because once it was surfaced and went viral, the police themselves went there and arrested him based on that, based on public concerns and all that kind of stuff, and the girl's concern as well. So they've done the investigation, but she's the one that pulled out. So why did she do that? Because she's in love with him. She loves him. Probably didn't mean for him to get into this kind of trouble. Like she wanted him to be, she wanted to hurt him, but not hurt him like this. Maybe she hurt the bag. But now she had this child. They've had their child throughout this whole almost 18 months. Yeah. They've had a baby. So they were seeing each other when he was told not to see them. And people do stupid things, like I said before. When they're in love, they do stupidness. It is what it is. But now, why am I against this situation of Manchester United taking him back? Because I firmly believe he did what he did, and it's wrong. You know, I support women and I support women's rights, equal rights as I believe in as well. I've got sisters as well. So if anyone at this kind of thing happens to my sisters, well, you catch me outside, bro. You know what it is. You're definitely catching me outside looking for him. Like it is what it is. But the reason why is because we need to protect our women. So many women get into these kind of situations and nothing gets done by authorities. Most of these charges, there's like a small percentage of conviction rates. You saw the Mendy situation recently. Maybe they lied because it was evidence showed that they did lie. They looked up his profile before they decided to do X, Y, and Z with him, with Mendy. But back to what I was saying, back to Mason Greenwood, I support women's rights. So there's no way Manchester United should be encouraging this situation and bringing him back because you're saying that it's okay for what he's done, unless the woman herself can come out to the public and say he didn't really do it, I did it to myself. Then yeah, the perception can change, but she didn't do that to herself unless she's crazy like that, and she's not. She seems like, I don't know her, but she seems like a good person. I don't know, like I don't really know her, but I'm just gonna go by. I think she's a good person. She's not gonna lie about something like that, unless she's done it before and she's really serious as well. Maybe because she's madly in love with him, she'll do whatever to keep that guy. She has his kid. He's Mason Greenwood's in her life for the next 18 years until the child turns 18. He's responsible for that child, so he has to feed. He has to pay child support, everything. And potentially they will get married as well. So again, back to why I was against this. Like, you know why? It's just wrong. What happened? What took place? And no's means no, innit? Like, and Manchester United as well, they're tarnishing the club. But And then again, I said that in football, there's no morals. Football has no morals, guys. We've seen people get racially abused, and Step Platter said shake hands at the end of the match. We've had this kneeling and all that kind of stuff, and we've had sponsorships that encourage people to bet, always having betting adverts and all that kind of stuff. These are they don't have morals. Football has never had morals. The only moral they have is we play football. There's and we show respect to each other. But in reality, football's a business, and Mason Green was an asset, a valuable asset to Manchester United. So they don't give a shit because why? If he was rubbish, this would have been done and dusted a long time ago. A long, long time ago, guys. But it's not. It is not. He's a good player. They know the talent that he has. But it's almost been 2 years. Is he the same player that he was before? I doubt it. I doubt that he's the same player that he was before. He's probably worse than what he was. But then again, sometimes, the talent stays, but it's just the fitness. But knowing that he's probably still as good as he was, but just very, 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 very rusty because he hasn't played professional football in almost 2 years. But in my honest opinion, guys, if you was tell me what's your honest opinion, I don't think Manchester United should be taking the player back. No. Unless they have this video and I want the truth to come out. Did it happen? Yes or no? But obviously he hasn't been convicted. So the most likely scenario is that she's going to lie and say, no, he did not touch me. Probably I did that to myself or something like that to get him off, to clear the air and get him off, and get the fans off of him. But I guarantee you guys now, if I was you, and I know fans, they'll start off with when Mason Greenwood scores goal. I ain't celebrating that shit. That's the first goal. That is the first goal. I ain't celebrating. You gonna celebrate now? That guy makes me sick. Boo! Boo! Greenwood. That's what they'll be doing. And he scores the 5th or 10th goal of the season, and you're looking at each other like, you scored again, man. I'm happy in the inside, but I'm fuming. But I'm really happy though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then he scores the winning goal of the Premier League. The winning goal of the Premier League. Scores the winning goal of the Champions League. All of a sudden you're like, yeah! Oh shit. We was not meant to celebrate that, right? Oh, I forgot. But Greenwood, come on. That's what's going to end up to. And then the following season, once he scored that winning goal, we've won us the Premier League, you guys will be celebrating him. For those who tell me I won't be celebrating the goals, I won't support Manchester United if they was taken back, you're lying to yourself. You support Manchester United, the football club. You do not support Mason Greenwood. Manchester United is not called Mason Greenwood United Football Club. It's called Manchester United. If you talk about not supporting Manchester United, yeah, because of this situation, yeah, I will give you so many examples. You're the same type of guy that supports your favorite rapper who tends to be a drug dealer, who was an ex-con murderer, and tells you that drugs is good and all that kind of stuff. But you support that, you listen to that. But you're telling me, nah, I won't support Man United if they bring Mason Greenwood back. What's the difference? They're both sins, There's no difference in sins. That's what I keep telling people. People talk about morality. There's no morals here, bro, because you will listen to your favorite rapper who was killing people probably in the past or whatever. He was a gangster rapper, your drill rapper doing the drilling. All of these things are bad, Inciting violence and exploiting women, calling women this, that, and that. But you're out here listening to their music. You're enjoying that. You're bumping your head to it. You're encouraging all that kind of stuff. But you're telling me I won't support Manchester United if they bring Mason Greenwood. But you listen to your favorite rapper who kills people, who talks about killing, who talks about drugs, who talks about women being disrespected, all that kind of stuff. BITCH. You're reciting the words as well. You're saying the word BITCH, like blah blah. Who the hell are you? But you're telling me about Mason Greenwood. Those are the guys who I look at them and I say that you need to be consistent with the same energy. If we talk about morals and all that kind of stuff, you need to be consistent. Really and truly, be consistent. You don't point fingers out when someone's getting racially abused. You're the same type of person. When someone's getting stabbed right in front of you, you will take your phone out and record it instead of helping that person. This is what I'm talking about. Don't talk to me about morals. People can never talk to me about morals because morals have gone out the window a long, long time ago. From when people are getting disrespected left, right, and center, from people getting trolled left, right, and center, and no one's doing nothing about it. No one's sticking up to anyone. I've seen people get abused on the road, shouting all that stuff, and people walk past it. No one's brave enough to walk to help. But you're telling me you're not going to support Manchester United. You support Man United. Don't support Mason Greenwood. Manchester United is the club. If Manchester United make that decision, that's on them. They need to explain their situation. But you're a Manchester United fan. You're not going to tell me you're going to stop watching Manchester United. You won't. You probably stop watching the first game or two games. But the love of football will bring you back. Your love for Manchester United goes far beyond the amount of time Mason Greenwood has played for Manchester United. It's the truth. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Big up to Fadil Kazim. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button as well. He says, I saw the last game. No one could shoot like Mason Greenwood out of the box, down and shoot in between players. I can say Mason Greenwood is a great finisher. Also, Fadil says, what I can see is Manchester is lacking is a great finisher like Greenwood. Rashford has now gone down. Big up to everyone as well, guys. We are approaching the 48-minute mark. I'm gonna end it like this because the second part is about potential signings as well, which I don't think is needed. But I've been reading stuff about Gravenberch and all that kind of stuff regarding Manchester United, and of course Manchester United trying to offload players and sell. But guys, this has been a very good one. Guys, let me know in the comments what's your real thoughts and your honesty. Will you be celebrating Mason Greenwood? Do you want him back as well, or do you not want him back? You know, like I said before, I am overall against the return. But what can I do if they take him back? I support Manchester United at the end of the day, and I'm going to continue to support Manchester United because I can't talk about morals because I'm out here listening to people like Digga D, who he's got a case, you know, for doing all sorts. But I listen to his music, so I'm already accepting the things that he does and reciting it and everything. Not doing what he does on the streets, but I'm encouraging it by listening to it and reciting the lyrics, dancing in the clubs to it while he's talking about X, Y, and Z, and all my other favorite rappers like Lil Durk and all that kind of stuff. So yes, I contradict myself, and you also contradict yourself when it comes to morals, morality, everything, values. No one has the values are gone down the drain. I will say this again, but guys, you gotta let me know your thoughts on today's stream. Mason Greenwood. Will Manchester United bring back Mason Greenwood? Let me know in the comments as well. As well, and as always, remember to follow Red United TV on Instagram. Subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube. Become a member. Follow me on Instagram, like I said before, Red United TV 1, and follow me on Twitter, Ivorian_Spice. Same thing for Instagram, Ivorian_Spice. Follow Red United TV on Twitch as well. This has been a good one. It has been a good one. It's good to do stuff like this, guys. Back live again on Saturday at 10:05 for your watch along. And of course, live again for Monday for the catch up at 8 p.m. to reflect on the match against Spurs. It is what it is, guys. Big up to everyone that's tuning in today. It's your boy Ivorian Spice. This has been your latest Manchester United news. As always, like I said before, remember to keep it united and remember to keep it Red United. Your boy is out.